video is sponsored by Cake Wallet, the easiest open source wallet to store Bitcoin, Monero, and Litecoin securely on mobile and desktop devices. When buying, selling, and exchanging crypto or trading for gift cards, Cake Wallet ensures privacy and security, giving you the keys to your coins. Ooh, this is annoying. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here today on a lovely day. And the day is Tuesday, guys, and I hope you guys are having a freaking taco today. I hope you're having a taco. And if you are choosing to have said taco, make sure you guys comment the taco you are going to have in the chat. And if you guys are ready for the news, you're ready for the zest, the education, make sure you guys smash the likes, subscribe to the channel, and share the stream out with friends so more people know what's going on here. We have a lot to cover today. We're going to do a lot of chartery, so if you guys have coin requests, make sure you think about them, have them brew in your noggin, and give them to me later. We will make sure we say good morning to everyone as we check out our 3 amazing sponsors for the channel. One is Cake Wallet, amazing. Love Cake Wallet so freaking much. Makes my heart all warm and fuzzy. Then we have Cipher. Use code ZESTY for 20% off. Carry that Zest over to Crypto Saving Expert. You can sign up for free. And then if you want to upgrade the Zest, use the code ZESTY for 15% off your first month or your first year. I personally, actually, maybe I can show you. I was like, having a little bit of some downtime yesterday for like the 5 minutes I'm free. And I decided to go do some academy stuff on Crypto Savings Expert. So I was just getting after it. I was doing some trading ones. I was looking at the intro ones. So yeah, if you guys are interested in like blockchain stuff, Crypto 101, development and community, trading, all those things, and even just basic what is Bitcoin, they do have things for that. So make sure you guys are checking it out. And like I said, you can sign up for free, and if you want, use code ZESTY for 15% off your upgrades. But I enjoyed it. I had a good time. So I want to say good morning to everybody. Again, we have a goal of 150 likes, 150 live viewers. Let's continue to get after it. Thank you guys so much for 16,000 yesterday. We are pamping right now, so let's get 16,030 right now. Let's get 6 more subscribers for the episode. Let's say good morning to everyone. Shout out to Chump Change for the raid, firstly. We have Mike Volmer. We have Alexandra G, my girl. Love Alexandra G. She's a queen. We have XRP A11Y. Nice to see you. Tom Allen, M2. Robert Ferguson, Sustainable, Solar, Piranha, or Piranha, I think it's Piranha. Piranha, Carl Coate, nice to see you. Cedric, hello, nice to see you. Emma's here, nice to see everyone. Let's see. Black Hat, Squeaky, Nismo, nice to see you guys, all set. I say hi to M2, Robert Ferguson. Shout out to Chump Change again. Sola Hefe, hello, good morning. Crimson, what are you doing, Crimson? Oh, what are you doing? We have Whaley, good morning. Wade Block, good morning. He said he works nights and this is his evening. Well, good evening to you. Jacob Montgomery, nice to see you. Welcome. James Kellogg, good morning. Mellow Fellow. Gary Fowler, good morning. Who else? David G, nice to see you guys. Dano Crypto, good morning. Lee, good morning. Severe Volume on X, good morning. B Digi Crypto says, hey, yo! Severe Volume said we'll be back by the end of next week. All right, let's get it. Listen, I'm patient, bro. Kevin Bingham, good morning. Hello, everyone. Casper, good morning. Aquarian, done napping, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Misko, hi, Misko. Oh, sheesh, hello, Galaxy. I missed people. 2D Game Mania, hello. Yukio Onyx, Eddie Money, hello. All right. I feel like I'm getting places. It's a Giraffe says good morning. Hello. DeSauce, hello. Pafu, hello. What crypto are we buying? I don't give financial advice. BGT, thank you for the donut. James is over here on TikTok too. Dictator Cookie. Oh, shoot. Hello. Johnny the Champ, good morning. We love cookies on this channel. Lil Stanky, hello. Alvio, hello. All right. Let's get into the news. Sin, good morning. All right. Guys, oh my gosh, we don't even have a poll. Guys, I was so busy this morning. Like, I can't even tell you, bro. Oh, boy. Okay, so BTC, next move. Let's do that as a poll. Let's do, next major point is basically 70K. Or 10K, because people still never apologized for saying we were going to 10K and we're wrong about it. And then we have Bitcoin's next move is to Emma's heart. There we go. That's our poll. That's our poll. Gary, did you see the My Doge I did not. Let's see. Let me see. Hold on. I'm going on my Oh, yes. Gary, oh shoot, thank you for the 5.5 Doge. I appreciate it. Thank you, Gary. Oh, so awesome. I love the My Doge app. Shout out to My Doge again. If you haven't yet, please make sure you are supporting that short and on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter of me spending Dogecoin. It went absolutely viral. So I'm so happy it went viral. And I think it gave a lot of recognition to Dogecoin. So if you haven't yet, make sure you guys are checking this out. It went absolutely amazing. So make sure you guys are supporting that to spread adoption. This is all about adoption. I know we like to be keyboard warriors and things, but at the same time, we need to leave our house. And we need to do things for adoption. And that's what I'm about. And that's what I'm here to do. So if you guys, again, want to support that, please like and retweet. All right. Dano said, I gave you a shout out on the Moon show yesterday. Oh my gosh, yes, I heard about that. I haven't seen the clip, but would love to see the clip. So thank you so much for that. Shout out to the Moon. Carl has been on my show before, so shout out to him. All right, so let's get into the news. I feel like I did a lot of yappity poo. Let's get into the news. We have a few things to talk about. And again, it's not too much because when Bitcoin price is not mooning, people just sleep. They're in their bed. They're like, what are we doing with ourselves? Now, I like to throw in bank news every once in a while because I kind of like to point out all of the things that kind of go wrong in the traditional banking system versus crypto. And we have a bank that's accusing some restaurant owner of stealing millions of dollars through multiple bank accounts. I find this very interesting. I want to know your thoughts on it. We see the bank accuses a Crescent Beach owner of establishing multiple accounts in an alleged fraud. Apparently, this was a woman that opened 30 business accounts and personal accounts at Five Star Bank. That rapid succession of accounts basically cost that bank, Five Star Bank, $18.9 million. They sued her, alleging that she defrauded the bank, but the lawyers are saying maybe she didn't, and said, from the bank official, it's important to note that no actual funds were moving as the funds did not actually exist. It said Mott gamed the system by taking advantage of the delays inherent in bank checking clearing and processing practices and associated funds and availability policies. She created the impression of funds by rapidly writing and depositing checks between financial institutions. These allegations could be at the center of a federal court, and the bank maintains that the receiver is necessary to ensure that Mott does not take steps to disperse, impair, or conceal assets. They allege that she committed racketeering acts but fails to show how. The appointment of a receiver is by past president considered an extraordinary remedy. And instead, the legal issue between the bank and her is a money issue, and Five Star Bank seeks a receivership solely to assist in the collection of potential money judgment. Now, I think this is pretty odd because this is millions of dollars that are at stake here, and it says that she deposited more than $62 million in 68 checks and then transferring out around $20 million that she knew could not be covered. This is what goes on in the system where, thank you for subscribing, by the way, where we always have this going on. All these banks, whether recently we're reading about bank officials that are defrauding people, whether you're reading about people just cashing fraudulent checks, isn't this a little bit weird that maybe, why can't we verify if money has entered the account? Why can't we verify if the money left the account? Obviously, money has to be there for it to show up, right? Isn't this a little odd? This is why blockchain. Because if someone transfers money from one place to another, it's on the blockchain. And if they try to double spend or do a fraudulent transaction, it just won't go through. Due to our beautiful miners, people running nodes, all of our checks and balances that we have within blockchain. This is why Bitcoin, this is why blockchain, because there's stupid things like this where all of a sudden there's millions of dollars out for grabs, but it's non-existent. Obviously, with Bitcoin and crypto, the only money that can move is money that actually exists. So this is another example of the banking system just going absolute kaput. Isn't this stupid? I don't know. I just like I look out for like I look at these like little articles in the morning. I'm like, what's going on with the banks? And then I see these random things, and I don't even show you a lot of them because a lot of these articles are about bank robberies, people blowing up banks, and this is what like this gives you. The banking system gives you war. It gives you violence. When Bitcoin and crypto, there is no violence involved with that. You obviously have a digital ecosystem where no one can take something from you unless they have your private keys, and you do your best to store that properly so that it can't be confiscated. And of course, we have the transparency of blockchain, proof of ownership that comes with blockchain. Yeah, all that good stuff. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing. Let's play some piano, Maddie.
Why don't you like and subscribe and share this video
with someone you think might like it too?
Bing bong.
I gotta go on Frankie's stream one of these days. I keep missing them, bro. I keep missing them. Shout out to Frankie. Shout out to PNB. Now, let's keep going. Let's go into the crypto space a little bit. We're going to talk about crypto.com because what I found really interesting about crypto.com is that crypto.com always keeps getting after it. And I'm excited for crypto.com. I'm excited for everybody because as long as you're not doing illicit financing, as long as you're not scamming everybody like SBF, I'm more than freaking happy with you guys spreading your adoption. Go all over the world. Spread your crypto love. My problem is South Korea, man, because South Korea is constantly bashing crypto. But at the same time, it's like the China deal where they're bashing crypto, yet, oh, let's bring in crypto. Let's have all of these exchanges come here and register. What? Either case, crypto.com is now launching their platform in South Korea following a local exchange acquisition. So again, crypto.com making all the moves with the cha-ching. Cha-cha-cha-ching. Let's go. Global digital asset exchange Crypto.com is launching its retail trading services in South Korea on April 29th. So this is just over 2 weeks away, according to their announcement. They will fill in the spot of this local exchange called OKBit, which said it was winding down its services. Crypto.com acquired it in 2022, so this has been a long time coming. Quote, we are incredibly excited to be launching the Crypto.com app for retail in South Korea, a market of tremendous importance to the growth of our business and one in which consumers are very interested in crypto. This is from the Chief Operating Officer, COO of Crypto.com. The Korean platform of Crypto.com is subject to strict regulations, and local authorities have set out for all of these crypto exchanges to make sure they comply. The local services, dubbed Crypto.com app, will allow investors to trade crypto and NFTs, but will not serve institutional clients as South Korea-based institutions are prohibited from investing in crypto. This is kind of backwards what we've been seeing in a lot of countries, where a lot of countries, including the US, are trying to skew investors to have institutions come in, service institutions. Yet we see South Korea is kind of saying, hey, retail, you're good. Institutions, But we know that institutions will get their hands on it. We know that ETFs are kind of contingent in South Korea. Gary Gensler, a little huckster he is going to meet with the South Korean government over there to talk about ETFs and crypto regulations when, I don't know, do we have any crypto regulations in the U.S.? Do we have any sort of regulatory clarity? Did a judge have to force Gary Gensler to approve the Bitcoin ETF? Oh, yeah, I think so. So does Gary Gensler offer any value?
No, God!
Nonetheless, Crypto.com said they're going to start off as a crypto-to-crypto exchange, but will make sure to have local bank partnerships as well. Binance was also in South Korea, and they had some issues there. They had to resolve some local compliance, but we know that South Korea is trying to let a lot of exchanges in, or be very strict about it if they are. But you know what? As long as there's crypto adoption, I don't really care. As long as retail gets their hands in it, I don't really care. Because as we mentioned before, it's always the institutions, it's always the rich people that are trying to get in first and get all the money. And then all of the retail is kind of left to the side like, hey, what about us type thing. So we're going to jump into Binance on that note. Binance has been facing all the freaking scrutiny constantly. It's like, You know, crypto.com in South Korea is now doing crypto to crypto exchange. That's kind of what Binance had to do here in the United States because all the bank partners kind of pulled out from Binance. And it's messed up because we had Operation Choke Point in 2023 where all of these banks were trying to pull out of the crypto sector because, crypto was making the banking system fail. When it was the banking system's own fault with the hundreds of years that led up to this point that lead up to bank failures. How can that be blamed on crypto? It's like the Nigerian government saying Binance is the reason that the Naira is declining. No, silly goose. It's your government. It's your detriment. And it's all the things that you guys do. And that cause all of your people to suffer and the Naira to suffer. Binance knows that they have a lot of things to face. We still have one executive that was taken in Nigeria that's missing, and then we have another executive that's trying to get out of here. Binance is now forming a board of directors for the first time because they know they need help. Right, Birudo? Right, they know. They know they need help. Binance Holdings Limited has named a board of directors for the first time, according to Bloomberg. And the board is made up of 7 members, including the CEO, Richard Tang, and 3 other company executives, Haina Chen, Jin Kai He, and Li Lai Wang. There are also 3 outside members, Gabriel Abed, Arnaud Ventura, and Xin Wang, according to the report from Bloomberg. Abed was recently the ambassador of Barbados to the United Arab Emirates and Kuwait and resigned from his post 2 months ago. And then Ventura is an entrepreneur that founded firms, including Planet Finance. And then Wang is the CEO at Bayview Acquisition Corp. and advises financial institutions on mergers and acquisitions. Binance did not immediately respond for a request to comment, but they did post the board of directors there. CZ, man. He got wrecked out of this situation. And we still don't know the truth about CZ. I'm very eager to know the truth about CZ because I haven't seen one blockchain transaction. I haven't seen one image of somebody that used KYC via Binance to cash out illicit funds in Nigeria or the United States or anywhere else for that matter. So I think this is very interesting. I want to know the truth about Binance. We don't know what goes on behind closed doors, to be honest. And then you also have the fact that they have people like, who was it? Ventura or Wang, that is also in charge of financial institutions on mergers and acquisitions. So it could mean that Binance might acquire some things. Now, if you think about happenings, right? CZ leaves Binance, obviously, because of the crazy court case that he's under. But let me ask you, because we have CZ that launched his new project, aka Giggle Academy, and Giggle Academy is for education. Do you think that maybe Binance in the future will acquire CZ's company and then CZ slides his way back into Binance? Let me know in the chat if you guys think this is the direction we could be headed in. I don't know. I'm very curious. I don't know. That's really something to think about. I'm brewing right now. Because we know CZ has been posting about his new Giggle Academy and such. So, yeah. We'll see. We'll see what happens there. 1 second. Super. Sheesh. Super. Thank you for all the roses and stuff. I had to see what was going on there on TikTok. So, let's continue on the exchange train. The exchange train. We have a lot of exchange news today, actually. That's pretty wild. Wow. Ooh. Ah. E. So let's talk about somebody that we all know and love, right? Someone that has that curly hair that was a little bit ratchet. I don't even know if he cleaned it. I hope he cleaned it. That is SBF, little SBF. He never showed any signs of remorse, which is really what the judge was saying within the case a few days ago when SBF got sentenced to 25 years. The court themselves were like, hey, man, SBF, bro, you never showed one sign of remorse. You never said you were sorry. And I bet if SBF said he was sorry, he would have probably gotten less time. And he got not even the max. The max he would have got was over 100 years. The government wanted 40 to 50. No remorse whatsoever. And yes, they say he has autism, he's highly functioning, and he has all these other things that are wrong with him. And I understand, man, I understand. But he was being treated for all of these things while he was free, while he was FTXing. So I don't really think that he can't be held responsible if he's high functioning. And he was also being treated during that time to excuse him, because obviously they say, oh, SBF needs his treatments. Okay, now he had his treatments then, and he still committed all these crimes. So he has to be held responsible for them. Apparently now he spoke to ABC News and he feels something. He might have an emotion, guys. This is pretty wild. Listen to this. SBF has faced 25 years, and he was interviewed via email by ABC News from the MDC Center in Brooklyn. And while announcing the sentence, the judge literally said he never offered a word of remorse for his, quote, terrible crimes. SBF told ABC, "It's most of what I think about each day. I never thought that what I was doing was illegal, but I tried to hold myself to a high standard, and I certainly didn't meet that standard. I've heard and seen the despair, frustration, and sense of betrayal from thousands of customers. They deserve to be paid in full at the current price." Well, obviously, SBF, you made sure to that up. Because here's the thing too, SBF said as this thing was burning and crashing, that FTX is solvent, guys. There's no reason FTX should have closed its doors. We still have the money. There were hundreds of thousands of Bitcoin that were supposed to be there, yet FTX only had 100 Bitcoin. They made up fake tokens. So you're telling me, SBF, that everyone deserved to be paid in full when you were taking their full money and spending it on yourself and your girlfriend and your boyfriends because you had a weird situation going on there, your brother's charity, your father that was in charge of the charities, and giving your mom and dad properties? That was what? Oh, a mistake. And you want to pay people in full when they're not being paid in full. They're not being paid in at the current price. They're getting $16,500 Bitcoin, all because of you and your team of goons, which nobody is holding accountable at this moment. Haven't heard a gosh dang word about any single one of them. He says, SBF, that the insolvency was the result of bad decisions he made in 2022. He noted that customers could and should have been paid in 2022, and it's excruciating to see them waiting day after day. Well, we were waiting, SBF, day after day for you to say something about the insolvency, but all we heard was clickety-clackety-do on your keyboard while everyone was on Twitter Spaces with you, thousands of people in the audience, saying, Sam, where's the money? What is happening? Oh, click, click, click. Playing League of freaking Legends. I'm haunted every day by what I lost. I never intended to hurt anyone or take anybody's money, but I was the CEO of FTX. I was responsible for what happened to the company. And when you're responsible, it doesn't matter why it goes bad. I'd give anything to be able to repair even part of the damage. I'm doing what I can from prison, but it's deeply frustrating to not be able to do more. Are you kidding me, dude? You're haunted by what you lost? You threw it away. You gave it away. You literally knew that people were sending money into FTX and it went straight to Alameda and straight to you and your friends and your parents' pockets. And then you even had a fake bank on top of that you were operating. You bought the bank, had 5 people freaking working there, dude. What kind of money went through that bank? Who was paid? Is that where all the campaign financing went through? Did you feel any remorse when you took people's money to buy properties? Did you feel bad when you were paying all these celebrities for FTX marketing? When you bought the FTX arena, did you feel bad? No, because you didn't think you'd be held responsible because you had people like Gary Gensler behind your back, backing you and saying, good job, SBF. Jim Cramer, you are the best, SBF. You are leading the next generation. I never thought what I was doing was illegal. Are you kidding me? It's funny that after he gets sentenced, after he has time to sit in jail, he's sending these emails. And again, what kind of computer is he sending these emails from? Does he have internet access in jail? Is he playing League of Legends with his friends in jail? Is SBF even in jail? And I know people are like, Randy, why are you asking that question? Because I have never seen SBF in an orange jumpsuit in a jail cell. I've never seen him walk in to MDC in Brooklyn. Not once. Have you? Have you? Has anyone? So where is SBF really? Is SBF really staying in MDC? On top of that, what about the Solana that's being staked for annual returns? What about the ETH? What about everything that FTX still has? Oh gosh, and none of it is being given back to the people. Oh, but all these investments that did too well to be true. Very sus, every single part of it, and just all the corruption that goes into it because there's so many politicians involved. That is why so much of this is under wraps, because gosh forbid it was anybody else. Oh boy. We'll see how long SBF really stays in prison. 25 years, not a long time. And we do see that he's probably going to get out on good behavior before then. I need a freaking sip of coffee. It unnecessarily says he's minting Solana meme coins in his cell. No, I 100% would believe that. 100%. Because while he was in jail, oh wait, all these meme coins, things were moving from the FTX wallet. Who's in control of this? Come on, bro. Let's not be naive. I have never seen a picture of SBF in jail. Let's get real.
Hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes.
Because they freaking put him in court and had some reporter sit there and watch him get sentenced. We believe he's somewhere. Come on. Nowadays, come on. Let's not believe everything we hear, huh? Yes. Alexandra G said it very perfectly. Sippy, sippy, the frickin' coffee. Dramatic Ninja on X said SBF will come back soon. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt that he would get after a year, a year of quietness. SBF, he's just being moved to another prison, maybe by his parents' house, and then another year later, SBF's out on parole. Come on, bro. Come on. Trust the system. What's up? Nice to see you. Super said the truth hurts. It does. It hurts when people are not happy with it. 2D says cameras will go off. It will probably be the end. Exactly. Dude, nobody even got to really take pictures of SBF the other day. Come on, guys. Be freaking real. Be real. Guys, we have 4 more subscribers left until we hit our goal of 16,030. If you haven't yet, you're watching the show, you're enjoying this spice, make sure you smash the like, subscribe, and share this out with friends. SBF, what a loser, bro. What a loser. Let's move on. Maybe he didn't get the email how the platform worked. That's funny. Now we're gonna stay on the exchange train because we have some things going on internationally with the exchanges. And then we have Deribit. Deribit is responsible for a lot of tradings and derivatives. And a lot of people place their bets, their options, all of these things on Deribit. When we hear about a lot of people getting liquidated in these articles, a lot of it goes back to Deribit. And we're seeing they have their Dubai-based unit winning their VASP license. This is a virtual asset service provider license. Right, Steve? We got Deribit, the world's leading crypto options exchange, saying on Tuesday that its Dubai-based unit, Deribit FZE, has won a conditional virtual asset service provider license from the regulator. This allows them to operate as a virtual asset exchange for spot derivatives, trading platforms, and it remains non-operational until they satisfy the remaining conditions for their VARA little stuff, the Virtual Asset Regulatory Authority. The license, once operational, will allow them to serve institutional and qualified investors while continuing to serve retail through its Panama-based broker affiliate. They also say it's looking to shift its global headquarters to Dubai from Panama and announced Luke Strigers, who served as a chief commercial officer since 2019, as the new CEO. Quote from the new CEO, obtaining a full Vera spot and derivatives license is an important next step in our efforts to raise the overall quality and governance standards of our platform. After obtaining ISO and SOC2 certification and appointing non-executive directors, our strong position in the crypto option markets reflect the trust our clients have in us. They account for over 85% of the global derivative activity. They offer Bitcoin, ETH, Solana, and others. This is a mandatory license that they have to get in Dubai to operate. Obviously, Dubai is very crypto forward, but we also know that the United Arab Emirates has been working with Hong Kong and their monetary authority since 2017, at least 2020 is when they officially came in as a little partner for Project Enbridge, which is probably the biggest CBDC infrastructure project there is and one of the earliest ones. So do I trust Dubai? Do I trust UAE? Absolutely freaking not. Do I trust anybody that works with China? No. Do I trust our own country because they want to copy China's technology and they do kind of have Jerome Powell hanging out with the Bank for International Settlements, which also has a center in Hong Kong? No, I don't trust any of them. So yeah, cool news for Dubai. Whatever, but do I trust them? No. Do I hope that things turn around in Dubai, that they don't try to push a CBDC? Yes, but we also know that they do have their own metaverse that they're trying to put out. Yes, Dubai apparently is very crypto friendly, but that's until they roll out their CBDC, and that's what it's all about, because they want all the money in their pockets and in their control. Come speak the lingo. Swing high, the swing low. Randy wrote SPF on the beach somewhere. That's like a joke. Like, that was funny. SPF instead of SPF. Anyway. Just about all the stores on the street except crypto, Uncle Chad says in Dubai. That's cool. Dope. I'm happy for Dubai. Just I hope they don't roll out that CBDC and try to eclipse everybody's freedom and rights, because I don't enjoy that, right, Steve? He said he enjoys all of my videos. I appreciate it. D Soul, good morning to you. All right, let's look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin's trying to bounce back. All right, so she's doing okay. Next, we talked about Dubai. Let's talk about Singapore, man, because Singapore is very bullish for crypto adoption. A lot of Asian countries are really trying to push crypto, which actually they should. Every country should. It's good for your economy. It's good for global innovation. Now, they do have Singapore, their inaction of licensing requirements for crypto custody services and others. So let's see what's going on here in Singapore. They've expanded the scope of what crypto-related activities it regulates and to include custodial services, according to the Monetary Authority of Singapore, the MAS. The change in scope also includes cross-border money transfers, even when money is not accepted or received in the city-state, and the facilitation of the transmission of crypto between accounts and exchanges. This was passed in 2021 with amendments from the Payment Services Act, the PS Act. The framework to regulate payment service providers, it was supposed to be enacted in the fourth quarter of 2021, but they made the changes live only on Tuesday, literally like 3 years later, because they had the FTX collapse and they were all nervous. They said this long-awaited expansion gives regulatory clarity to key parts of the ecosystem, such as custody services. The amendments would impose user protections and financial stability related requirements on digital payment tokens or crypto service providers. This includes segregating customers' assets and placing them in a trust account for the benefit of customers, maintaining proper books and records, and ensuring effective systems and controls are in place. It will take effect 6 months from April 4th of 2024. So they said they have to, whoever is involved with the payment processing will have to make sure they have their license application submitted within the next 6 months, and they're going to get after it in Singapore. So Singapore is very much bullish on crypto, except again, how are they really going to regulate payments? I guess if it's a centralized exchange, they could regulate pretty much anything that goes anything that really goes on there, they could regulate. But then we also have the fact that we have self-hosted wallets, guys. We are in control of our money, so it doesn't really matter what kind of regulation any government puts out. They can't take your crypto. They can't prevent you from spending it. Of course, if it's a CBDC or if it's something like Tether or Circle where they don't like you, they don't like what you're doing, oh, zappity-doo, you can't spend your money anymore, which I'm not a fan of. I don't like it. I do like the fact that stable coins bring hyper-dollarization, but I don't like the fact that they hold you back in every which way in terms of censorship. Not a fan. Not a fan. But I am bullish on Singapore, and I do hope they continue to let people prosper, let people be able to transact in crypto. Shout out to Doge Whisperer. Met him over the weekend. Said Randy rocks, best crypto news source. Well, thank you. Oh, hello, no. Welcome to the show, no. Hello. All right. So let's go. That was Singapore. Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's continue. Let's talk about Tron, bro, because Tron is actually pretty interesting, right, Callie? Right? So crispy over there. Zach, hello. Guys, we have Tron. Tron and Justin Sun is asking for the U.S. court to dismiss their SEC lawsuit. Everything related to Tron, Justin Sun, hacks, bridges, exchanges, things going missing. Oh boy, it's all over the place, including stablecoins that are leaving the Tron network, which again, I'm not sure I really understand, but it is what it is. I know personally I've used the Tron network. It is hella fast. Hella fast. But that's the extent I'll say about it. Thank you for subscribing, my friend. The Tron Foundation and Tron founder Justin Sun asked the New York court to dismiss. The regulator failed to establish that the court has jurisdiction over foreign defendants. They said the SEC is not a worldwide regulator. Its efforts to leverage highly attenuated contracts in the United States to extend U.S. securities laws to cover predominantly foreign conduct go too far and should be rejected. The case pertains to allegations of selling and airdropping unregistered securities, fraud, and market manipulation that the SEC brought in March of 2023. At the time,
Huckster.
Gary Gensler said his son and his companies not only targeted U.S. investors, but coordinated wash trading on an unregistered trading platform. The defendants, which is Sun, the Tron Foundation, BitTorrent Foundation, and Rainberry, argued even if it could be shown that the exercise of personal jurisdiction over the foreign defendants is appropriate, the claims still fail for myriad equally powerful reasons, which it's true. There was no fair notice that the SEC would attempt to pursue claims like those alleged here, reaching global contests and giveaways, free airdrops, and secondary trading in tokens that are issued overseas years earlier on a developing blockchain with few specific ties to the United States. The SEC unprecedented novel expansion of its regulatory power to the global digital asset market is also, as they say, a transformative expansion of its regulatory authority. Guys, this is true. This is true. Justin Sun made a fire point because it doesn't really matter if, let's say, like, Tron is doing something wrong. We have issues with little Gary Gensler and Justin Sun. Who cares? Because he's not a United States citizen. Tron was not issued in the United States. So why does Gary Gensler think he has the audacity and the power to come after Justin Sun and Tron? It has nothing to do with them. And it is true that how are you going to regulate crypto when you don't really have the power to regulate it in your own country, never mind the world? The fact that Gary Gensler doesn't even say what a digital asset is, a digital asset security, yet we're going to listen to him and bring charges against these people that he's not even in charge of because they don't even live in this country or operate here? Come on, like, this is overreach. This is the definition of trying to push your limits. There's already overreach in the United States that they're supposed to get congressional approval for multiple things, which even in this article, the defendants are saying that they don't. Gary Gensler, huckster, fraudster.
Hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes.
What a waste. But Justin Sun is under fire right now. I'm going to see how it turns out. But I am honestly rooting for the Tron Foundation in this case because Gary Gensler needs to actually go away. He needs to get fired. We need to restructure the SEC. We need to make sure we could clean this space up. This man is causing nothing but issues and international issues at that. All right, guys, we have Gary Gensler emojis in that chat. Make sure you have a membership. We need membershipery in here so you guys could spam those Gary emojis. Criminals have no jurisdiction. That is true. That is true. But if they're not in yours, you can't regulate them. Yeah, like the U.S. does think it's the world police. Like, it does. Like, the U.S. is like, no, I'm going to control everything. Like, come on, bro. Like, stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. Yeah. I don't know. I just get very frustrated at these things. It's just so dumb and silly. Guys, we are smashing our goals. Look at this. Guys, 16,033 subs. We're going to throw a party out here. Guys, let's get 7 more. Let's get 16,040. Let's, like, freaking get it today. We're killing it right now. That's amazing. I'm so happy. Shout out to Crypto Savings Expert. I believe I saw them in the chat. I hope they saw the beginning of the show where I was shouting out their little, their courses because I liked doing it yesterday. I was like, oh, let me, like, do some quizzes and stuff, you know? Just felt like, you know, moving the brains a little bit. All right. Let's take a look at the market recap. And again, if you guys have some requestery, I will get into it. We're going to get into the market recap. I know you guys are talking about Litecoin in the chat. I am going to get into it for you. Let's take a look at the market recap. We do have a lot of red today, which, again, is not surprising. We do need a pullback in the market, so I'm not upset about it. We do see that Bitcoin is $65,828 right now. Red dot printed, bringing that momentum down quite sharply. VWAP is down, money flow is down, RSI is down. Looks like an utter kaploo. But at the same time, TA has been respected where we kind of bounced off the 71.5, went right through our all-time high from 2021, our highest daily candle close of 2021, and looking at the 67...
Have a great day, Smiley, or my angel of the morning. 0.041574669 LTC.
Joe freaking Harvey. My gosh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. So we thought we were going to have a cup and handle action here. It seems like that's not working out. But we are looking at this 63.7 because we have bounced off of it before. So maybe we will again. But in any other case, I think it's okay because we have had wick lows here before. If you guys take a look, we have had wick lows at this 64.5. So it is something that's like not surprising me at the same time. But bearish, look out for that 63.7. We do have Solana, man, $400 million of liquidations. And then we got Dogecoin. So we're going to talk about that too. We do have Ethereum. That's $3,306. TA respected, guys. Look at that. Literally fell right through our 35.40 and bounced right off this 32.30. We do have a fresh red dot that's bringing that momentum down right now. VWAP is down. Money flow isn't doing great. Bad curvature there. And then we have the RSI that's going straight through that neutral zone, aiming bearish. So I would, you know, let's keep going. Let's approach that oversold. I don't care. If that oversold ends up bringing us to 27.78, good for us. But if not, let's bounce off this 32.30 as support and head back up to 35.40. It's really the main two levels I'm looking at. And then we have a Litecoin, the freaking right coin. Everybody, I don't care what you are or what you do, you love Litecoin. I freaking love Litecoin. I personally do. I freaking love this thing. If it was a person, I'd squeeze it on tight. $84 for a ticket to Litecoin Summit. Guys, it was just one Litecoin, and now it's more than one Litecoin, guys. Freaking Litecoin Summit, July 24th to the 25th in the beautiful city of Nashville, Tennessee. And I'm so excited. I freaking want to go to Nashville so bad. I'm so excited to go. And here's the price action we had, because we did have a red dot that was printed on the momentum a few days ago, literally yesterday, and it seems like it doesn't matter. Seems like it doesn't matter. And the VWAP is going down. We have a few negative items going on here with Litecoin. But despite the lack of zest on market Cipher, she's booming. RSI, still bullish, guys, still bullish. So we had almost tapped on that 91. Lowest we went was 93. The cup and handle worked out beautifully. And defending this $97 is spectacular. Going through 103, bullish. So ideally, to make it even more bullish, close above 109, where we kind of closed that day here, and then retest 113. That's really the goal. And then 115 wick high is very, very important. Very, very important. So shout out to Litecoin for freaking booming today, up 9%, $108 at the moment. I love this so freaking much. Shout out to Litecoin for being just spectacular every freaking day. Every day. And we might have a Litecoin ETF in the works. We do have the Litecoin futures on Coinbase launched yesterday. So we do have the Litecoin futures, which is a step closer to the ETF. And I believe the only company that has a Litecoin trust is Grayscale. And we know Grayscale wants to make all of their digital trusts into ETFs. So Litecoin might be the first out of that. Let's see. Before I get into Doge, I want to go talk about this really quick while we have people hearing things. Guys, this Friday, I will be going to attend a fundraiser, another awesome day. These are really great people. Cool Cats is going to be a part of it, Avagachi, and a few others. They are accepting donations. This is for teen mental health, youth suicide awareness and prevention. It's Friday the 5th. 2 to 5. This is an NFT NYC official side event. I'm not going to the actual NFT NYC conference, but I am going to this because I do want to help the youth, and that's why I'm here in the space, is to do the youths. So make sure you guys are there. You share this out. Each comment below, Doug will donate $1 for each comment. So if you guys want to comment out of the kindness of your heart to get a $1 donation, please make sure you guys comment on that tweet. The link is in the live chat. Please comment on the post. Please like and retweet. It would mean so much to me because this is to help other kids, and that's all I want to do. I want to bring them into the space, and the more you help them in this organization, the more they will bring people like me to help other kids and just continue to get after it. And I really do want to help them. I want to do the most I can for them. So if you could do me a favor and just comment for the goodness of teens and their suicide awareness and prevention. We do have I talk about it all the time. Mental health is a huge issue. We have a huge mental health epidemic in this country, and especially amongst young people, where we're always on our phones. We're always looking at stupid. That's just not good for you. And that's why I love listening to Skip Marley, King Cruff, all of these people in the Marley family, because the unification of mankind needs to happen now. And that's very important to me. So I really want to unite mankind. I want to help people. And I'm getting emotional as I'm talking about it. Sheesh. This is not the time to cry. And I see you guys retweeting, so thank you. So please make sure you guys jump in on this tweet. It would just mean the world to me. And if you guys come, that would be even better. You guys could donate cash there. There's going to be NFTs up for sale for auction. We're going to have whatchamacallit. We got NFTs, they said yesterday. We have physical art pieces, a lot of artists coming in and just getting after it there. So if you haven't yet, again, please, another awesome day. Support them. Doug and I will be co-hosting together. We're going to MC. We're going to give away things. It's going to be really great. So please come. Please come. Naked Canadian, please make sure you refresh your YouTube because the chat's popping right now. Chat's popping. But yeah, so please make sure you support that. It would just mean the world to me. Thank you, guys. Thank yous. And thank you to everyone that came to the Doge meetup too. The Doge meetup was absolutely freaking awesome. And if you haven't yet, make sure you hop on that tweet as well. Spread adoption. This is what it's really all about. True said, Randy, you're talking that talk that America hates unity, unity equates to blasphemy in America. Listen, True, I don't give an actual what they want me to talk about, what they don't. It doesn't matter to me because honestly, what these people have done for generations in this country is disgusting. The fact that the same people remain in power, the same families, year after year, century after century, generation after generation, break the wheel. I am here to break the wheel. You guys are in the chat to break the wheel. And that's why we like this show. That's why we share the show. Because this is what it's all about. You have to do the work. I am here every morning doing the work. You guys are here every morning doing the work by engaging with this chat so that way it gets shared out in the algorithm and other people see this stream and they wake up to what's really happening. Because when I learned about Bitcoin, I started learning about how the whole world works. Money, government, propaganda, all of it. And I'm not here for it. I am not, which is why I created this platform, which is why I'm speaking out the way I do, because I don't care what I'm supposed to say and what I'm not. I'm going to speak my truth. And I know that your vibe attracts your tribe. And if people align with my truth, which is the truth, and I will never tell you anything but the freaking truth because you don't trust, you verify, even with me. Verify every single thing I say. Don't take anything I say word for word. Don't take anything anyone says word for word. Because it doesn't get you anywhere. Listening to the news, listening to all the teachers I could have listened to, if I listened to all these people, I would be in college and in freaking hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt right now. Because honestly, that's what a lot of people my age are doing, because they're not informed. That they could take out hundreds of thousands of dollars in loans for college.
You're welcome. Thank you.
But can't do the same loan to open a business. Is that messed
Litecoin
up?
Litecoinery personified. Get it?
Right coinery. Thank you, Web2.
LTC.
Sheesh, 0.2 Litecoin. That's generational wealth right there. I don't trust anybody, and I'm not going to trust anybody. I'm going to trust what I know. I'm going to trust what I verify. That's it. So, I know that was a little bit high-powered, but yeah, Lux Shampoo said college is just for fun. I don't care about it, bro. Like, I know a lot of people are, like, going to college because they could afford it. And if you could afford it, gosh freaking bless your heart. But to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars to be in debt, what are we doing it for? Especially because all these certificates, all these fancy pieces of paper that you could just print in your living room because you really can't verify them most of the time. What do they do for you? I saw this girl on TikTok the other day crying because she spent years in school, showed her verification, all of her certificates, and said, despite all of this, despite the years I put into school, I still can't get a job and I can't live. They want you to work for the rest of your life. I remember a few years back, I was hanging out with a crypto friend of mine with my sister. He was showing us around Miami. And he was in his 30s at the time. I don't know how old he is now. He said he was literally probably around 30. I'm going to say 33 at the time. He was still paying back his college debt. Over $300 a month. That's like a little bit of that's basically almost a rent. And that's what they want you to do for the rest of your life? As you try to, and then you have, let's say, $100,000 in debt. That's going to be a lot more and a lot harder to get to as inflation keeps going and you have to work harder and harder and harder to make the same amount to pay back those loans. That's what they want, to inflate the currency. You make less and have to be a slave for longer. Why are we doing this? Why are we educating people about the just downright dirtiness of this system? Why could I have gotten hundreds of thousands of dollars as a loan to go to school, but I couldn't get the same hundreds of thousands of dollars to start my business? Because they don't want you to start your business. They don't want you to have real life experience. They want you to spend that money on college, go and party for 4 years, and then you get out and you don't know how to live. And then you're 22 and still dependent on your parents. And then you're going to be living in their basement until you're 30 because you can't afford to move out because of the horrible state of our economy. I was saying on Fox News, the American dream is changing for the younger generation. It used to be you come to America, you grow up in America, you have a job, you work your 9 to 5. You could afford a home. You could provide for one parent for a whole family. Now that's not even existent. Now you have to work, have 2 parents working. So your mom's not at home taking care of the kids anymore. She's got to work. So that destroys the entire family culture. And then you have people, those two parents that probably have to work 2 jobs each to afford their kids. The American dream is not the same. You have to invest. You have to make your money work for you. And even then, you still have to have some luck and a little bit of an advantage because you have to have money to make money. That's the reality. It's very hard to start from zero. I know that personally. And then with all of this money issues comes anger. And then anger, people get mad at each other. Then we lose the love we're supposed to have for each other. What happens next? The economy falls apart. There's political crises. And who wins? Not the people that are fighting each other on the street because they're involved in politics that's mostly propaganda. No. It's the 1% that wins. It's the people that run our government that wins because they're still making millions of dollars. Like Liz Warren has a $70-something million net worth when she only makes 200-something K a year. These are the people that win. We're the ones that fight each other on the street, are on the streets because we can't afford to live and have nothing. Guys, this is an issue. TMD, Tesla Model Doge, says the American dream is estimated at $3.4 million. There are people that will never make that much money. Most people will never make that money. And they shouldn't need to. They shouldn't need to. You shouldn't have to work until you're 80 years old to get your 401k or your pension. Like, what is this? The older generation, you're already retired. You're already old, so that's why you don't care about the younger generation working their whole lives. Gen Z does not want to work their whole lives. They don't, and they won't. Trust me when I say that they won't. And there will be a time that all of this blows up in their face. And it's going to get violent. It's going to get violent. It's already getting violent. You see New York, it's violent here. All because of the corruption of the money. The money that's given to all these people that aren't supposed to be here, that comes from corruption. If there was Bitcoin, there was crypto, there would be control here. There would be regulations, there would be transparency. We would see where all this money goes. But now we know people that are just getting handed free money and not even being checked as to where that money goes. What are they buying with this? Guys, this is an issue. And it all stems from the money. The money is the corruption. You fix the money, you fix the world, and that's why we're here. I'm not here for anything less. I'm not doing it. I will defend this generation. I will work every day of my life to make sure people understand what's happening here and how to wake up and get out of it. Put the money back in your hands. Bring the power back to the people, for crying out loud. Zach, I will defend Bitcoin. I will always defend Bitcoin. I will always defend this cryptocurrency space. Because as much as they try to throw shade on this space, there's not nearly as much wrong with it as the TradFi system. All the money laundering, all the political people involved, all the celebrity, all the gross people that abuse money and people because they have the power to do it, because they have the money. And this is why we need to help the next generation to break free of these people. I will not let my generation fall at foot to people that don't care about them. I'm not doing it. I don't care what it takes anymore. Yeah, Alonso said the stress, LOL. Yeah, I'm stressed. I'm pissed. I'm sorry I said that. I'm sorry if there's kiddies listening, but I'm pissed. I'm not letting this happen anymore. I'm going to speak my truth. I don't care what happens. I'm going to speak my truth. Always. And you know what? You guys agree with it. That's why you're here. That's why you're here. Guys, we're going to continue to get after it. I know we're going to continue to get after it. Hold on. TikTok's trying to shut off. I don't care about what happens with the fiat system. I care what happens to you. I care about people. I really do. I care about every single person that's in this chat. So I hope that you guys are waking up today. I hope you guys are sharing this out with friends so people could hear what goes on. Because I know sometimes it comes from hearing somebody else rant and ramble, not just like your family or your friend. Send this to people, bro. Send this to people. And shout out to Coins Chick. Thank you for gifting 1 membership to Kirk McIntyre. Thank you. We love membershipry. Thank you, Coins Chick. I appreciate it. Yeah, all the people that are in Gen X right now are commenting in the chat that they're not happy and that they feel bad for my generation. I feel bad for us too, which is why I'm trying to wake everybody up. And that's what we're going to do. Dude, trust me, this channel is just getting started. Trust me when I say that this is just a little bit of an inkling as to what other people are going to be talking about. It's not going to be just me. In this next big bull market coming in, there will be other teens coming in. There will be younger creators, and I freaking hope that you guys will embrace them like you did me. Even though I wasn't embraced at the beginning. I'll freaking say that for sure. But after some time, improving myself as I always tend to do, you guys embrace me with open hearts, and I appreciate that so very much. So I hope that any other young creator, that you guys work with them, you guys bring them in. Let's get it, dude. We need to get after. We need to bring the next generation in. And I hope, unlike last bull market, that you guys embrace the younger generation. If you guys have a project, advertise towards that 18 to 25. What are you doing? If you're a crypto project, target that 18 to 25. Because those are the people that are going to save the space. If they want to reach out, they could go to missteencrypto or randihipper.com and message me through there. People are afraid to say it because they're labeled whatever. Listen, nothing of what I'm saying could be labeled anything but truth. That's it. So, listen, we're getting after it. We're going to keep screaming our lungs out until people listen. And that's why I really like this song. If you guys listen to it, hold on, let me get the artist. Eric Turner. Okay, let's get the lyrics there. So if you guys haven't yet, I highly suggest you guys listen to the song Written in the Stars, Eric Turner. If you look at the lyrics, there's a really good part of it. Let me get it. All right, yeah. Since the day I thought of that plan, one day I had a dream, I tried to chase it, but I wasn't going nowhere. I knew that maybe someday I would understand, try and turn a tenner to 100 grand. Everyone's a kid that no one cares about. You just have to keep screaming till they hear you out. And that song is everything. So you listen to that song. It's a great song. Written in the stars, a million miles away. I love that song. But the lyrics are fire. And if you guys listen to the song recommendations I give you guys, always the lyrics are fire. So please make sure you check that out.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Congratulations on reaching 16,000 subscribers. When do you anticipate hitting 20,000? I'm interested in sponsoring 3 of your viewers to meet you at the Litecoin Summit.
Well, Mr. Team Crypto, thank you for that. 16K, I'm excited about. 20K, I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know, but I'm hoping it's soon. Because we just got to keep sharing the love for the stream. So as long as that keeps happening, then the subscribers will go up. And if you want to sponsor 3 people to go to your conference, to go to LTC Summit, I'm 100% behind it. But yeah, we're just getting after it. We're working. So as long as you guys keep supporting, we will continue to get likes, shares, subscribers, and all those good things so more people can hear about us. and hear what we're talking about. But thank you, Mr. Teen, for showing out. Thank you to everybody subscribing. We have one more till we hit our goal. Can we have that one more subscriber? 16,040. Are we going to get that? We're going to get that. Also, again, make sure you guys are commenting on Doug's post for another awesome day. Friday, 2 to 5 in the city. The address is right there, 325 West 38th Street, ground floor. We're gonna do a lot of fundraising, auctions, NFTs, IRL paintings, all of those things. Each comment on this post is $1 that Doug will donate to the youth suicide and awareness and prevention. So please make sure you guys comment on this, retweet, share it. I know a few of you did, so I appreciate it. All of this means a lot to me. We got to save the world. Shout out to Faded. Shout out to everyone subscribing right now. We hit our goal. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. We're going to get after it, guys. I appreciate every single one of you guys for tuning in. Enjoy the Litecoin pump. Every Litecoiner deserves it. Jared Suck, LF Grow. Shout out to the Squiddies. Shout out to the Squiddies. I guess the Squiddies got to hit me up, the Squid Grow team, and see what's going on there. I know you guys have been rating me lately. Thank you for the grow in love. Get it? Squid Grow, grow in love. Ha, ha. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. Oh. Didn't mean the bruh. But thank you guys so much. I appreciate every single one of you. If you haven't yet, please make sure you like, subscribe, share this stream out with friends so we can get after it. We're going to continue to get after it. I'll be here tomorrow, as usual, 9:45 a.m. Eastern. And if we have any other Zest going on, if things start to go absolutely bananas, I will be back. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. Get after it today. Have an amazing day. Happy Tuesday. Eat a freaking taco. And wake everyone up to what's going on in this world. Spread that word of freedom, love, and zest. Have a great day. And as always, it's always like, subscribe, share this video with someone you think might like it too. Bruh. Stay zesty. Peace. Bruh.